And they don't just they don't really have that. They don't have the big, strong, big fat boulders that look like it'll keep the price up. Stop it from going down too quickly, dramatically, and whatnot. Rocket launcher, mate. Forest Raiders is still a big flex, so you shouldn't be. Oh, we got a ping. Okay, that was quick. I was just going through a whole ramble, but yeah, you are correct. The rotation has in fact just gone ahead. So now, is it time for happiness or is it time for depression? Let's go. Accepted in game. And, well, we're too quick, so we've got to wait a little bit longer. Come on in, chat. Come on. Hands together and hope and pray and refresh. And it's taking its time. Something good. Can I be happy? No? Okay, not yet then. I could be patient for good things. Come on. And go. No. Come on. It is a bit late, isn't it? It's 20 past 10. Usually it's like 2 hours earlier. Oh, yes. Okay, I have bought... Okay, right, so I got... okay, this is good Rust Door. Right, okay, let me just quickly go through all the details. I have had tons of Commando Tier 3 dumped on me. I am so happy. Oh, look... Another instant continuation for Heavy Knight. You might want to go jump onto those boulders whilst you can, chat, because I think they might be going a little bit higher. Okay, cool. So, overall, goofy, fun. This right here, yes. That, hey, we're starting to go through the likes of the winter months now. That looks cool. That looks cool. So, cool. I hope to see more of this. Didn't see an ultramarine deplorable. Alright, we're taking a break. Isn't that like super late? Isn't that like an... Oh wow, that was back in May. Alright, well there you go. Extra late. Yeah, neon oil rigs. That means more neon monument skin. Rat-a-tat-tat Thompson. Mate, when I first saw this, I was like... Oh, God, we need that. And there we go. That's a cool looking Thompson. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain. Cardboard... Wait, you're new? Yes, you are. Krabby. Made with 100% recycled materials. Alright. Fair enough. I guess I've got to keep an eye out for you now, Mr. Krabby. Oh, you're completely new. Alright. You have no friends and, okay, sure. Sure. Very well then. We'll just move on. So, yeah. Oh, Abyss Hunting Bar. I didn't even really spot that. You were submitted back in the 11th of February. What? Well, I wonder why we're seeing some of these extra late skins all of a sudden. Perhaps in September a certain special quote-unquote event will be taking place. Complete the Sets is expected to happen very soon, during the likes of September, probably the second week of September and the third week. Complete the Sets and Most Wanted. Complete the Sets will be accepting skins from notable collections that failed to get accepted, beforehand. As far back as like 4 years. And Most Wanted would be skins that were desired a lot, probably based on, upvotes and downvotes. You can look at the likes of micro522.com to get a good insight for likes of skins and how much upvotes and downvotes they had. Like, if I go to the accepted skins section right now, I do believe we can see all the newest skins that just got accepted now, and you can see the upvote to downvote ratio and whatnot. Like, Abyss Hunting Bow clearly was wanted, and lo and behold, there you go. Like, every single skin here, I can confirm, was desired, so... Cool. So imagine this. There's probably a lot of skins in the past that had a lot of upvotes, but unfortunately didn't get acceptances. That is what Most Wanted is supposed to be for. So we'll see if that's definitely going to happen. We've still got to wait a fair bit. Why am I looking at furnaces? Someone was asking a question earlier. Right, what we'll do is we'll skip ahead and we'll showcase all those skins off. And I've got quite a lot to show off, haven't I? That's like 11 skins. No, it's 13. Whew. Oh, well, at least, there's pairs and whatnot. It won't be so bad. Right, guys, we're back. It's been about an hour and a half, and something weird has happened. Of course, I made mention earlier of all the new accepted skins, but one of them actually isn't in the Rust Door right now. As you can see, down over here, we have the likes of the Abyss Hunting Bow, but it's not actually in the Rust Door. So if I hop over to here real quickly, it's still there. Quick refresh. It's probably still going to be there. And yes, it is. I have no answer as to why this hasn't been accepted. But who knows what might happen. So at the very least, I will still showcase it. But It's a mystery to me what's happened. So I did tweet out asking Alistair and Ernie, like, what's going on? Who knows? But yeah, it's not actually in the Rust store. 12 skins instead of 13. Maybe they accidentally accepted one too many? Maybe it gets accepted next week now? Who knows? But as I hop over to here, get a good look at that very cool looking bow skin. Who knows what might happen? But that certainly is a lovely looking bow. Produced by the likes of Mr. Little Ranger for his Abyss collection. It doesn't glow, it just shines ever so nicely. So, if I could just quickly grab this, make it daytime, and take a quick look at the likes of this. It's a cool looking bow, but you don't really see all the detail that much. Now, other people will. So, yeah, bit awkward, not fully sure what happened. But yeah, they just decided against it for today. So maybe it gets accepted next week. That's the best guess that I can give you. But it certainly looks to be a perfect skin for that collection. Abyss collection has thrived during the likes of the summer of 2024, and another welcome addition such as this, I don't think anybody will be upset at the likes of that. Right then, guys, so yeah, unfortunately, technically not in the Rust store, but at the very least, we gave it a bit of thought. So, you know, we'll see what happens next week. Let's hop out of here, and now let's talk about these skins in terms of which of them happen to be abnormal. Right, so I can confirm to you, if I could just roll this over to here to make it easier for myself, we have 12 skins, and there are, in total, 9 of them that are abnormal this week. That's not abnormal, that's 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 not abnormal, that's abnormal, that's not abnormal, that's abnormal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 skins in total that are abnormal this week. Cool, so that means 9 skins to chase after next week with the Abnormal Barders Wednesday night, so feel free to hop onto my stream and yeah, we'll be chasing after them. Right then, so, lots of very nice continuations for collections, core pieces. We've had a bit of a drought somewhat recently, but now, with what we've seen, well, recently, things are turning out quite nicely. Some very cool choices for the likes of deplorables. So, let's now hop over to here. Let's showcase that the fact that... let's just quickly update this, quick refresh just to see if this is fully up to date. At the moment, it does look like Commando hoodie and pants are currently selling ever so nicely. And okay, this is the order that we're going to showcase all of them in. And I just want to also bring up, with continuations being accepted, guess what's on the front page? Commando Tier 3, Heavy Night hoodie and pants, and of course the jacket. So earlier, this had like almost 50 quantity, it's down to 36, and now it's pushing up to $3.77. I can confirm to you that this was kind of struggling around $2 earlier. It's gone back up to its Rust store price. When a new core piece is accepted, the pre-existing core pieces spike in demand and spike in price. So yeah, cool. I'm glad, because I was debating, has Black Diamond appeared and taken away all the attention and all the glory? No, we actually did get a continuation from Commando. Cool. Right. Shall we actually talk about the likes of Commando and question, well, what happens next? Because, technically speaking, I kind of have to talk about Black Diamond as well. Right. So, a month or so ago, we had Commando being accepted. Very nice, very cool. A bit random, but hey, I'm not going to complain. It's funny how the guy that made Legacy Kevlar also makes this, but, you know, more money for him, I guess. With the likes of the Tier 3 armour, we did not see ridiculous numbers like Legacy Kevlar. It was 17,500 subscribers for the face mask and about 17,000 subscribers for the chest plate. The very first thing that we have to acknowledge is, will the hoodie and pants match up to the sales? I'm talking not ridiculously sell too much compared to that. If that happens, if this does like 25,000 subscribers each, I worry for the hoodie and pants. If it sells around equal, totally fine. If that sells less, that makes it a lot more interesting. So please take this into consideration. If it matches up nicely, yes, the whole collection will probably go up in price ever so nicely. But when you have a core piece group that sells quite a fair bit less compared to all the others, that tends to be the piece or the group that ends up becoming the most expensive piece. Take, for example, we just talked about Abyss, but it also happens to be a great example of this. When you look at the Abyss collection, we started off with the Tier 3 armour. Problem is, the Tier 3 armour ended up selling around 30,000 subscribers almost. When it came to likes of the Tier 2 and the hoodie and pants, well, that did about half as much. So there's a lot less of this available, Therefore, there's only so much of this to go around. Therefore, the prices have held up ever so nicely. And these, well, there's too much of it. There's a lot of it on the Steam market. It suffered greatly. So you understand the whole idea of if it sells reasonably well compared to the already existing skins, things should be all right. So that's the one thing that we have to be aware of. Now, what's the likelihood that we're going to see more continuations? I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing more continuations. Oh, I'm certainly not going to chase after this and try and get more money. Oh, come on now, you're going to get boots and gloves and tier 3. Will it be accepted? That's up for debate, but I'm pretty confident we'll probably be seeing the likes of tier 2 being remade, and at least boots and gloves. Maybe a jacket or something. We shall see. Kind of surprised that we didn't get the tier 2 in the end, considering the hoodie and pants was accepted, but we have seen in the past a collection like this where it never gets tier 2 accepted. And that hurts inside. But it's not like it's hard to find a potential replacement, another blackout alternative kilt that you could probably go grab. Legacy Kevlar. It's cheap and affordable, and you can just place that with the likes of this. Right then, so, shall we go showcase it and get a good look at how it holds up? So if I could just put this bow away. Strike a pose, Vogue. Yes, I am beautiful. And snap. Right. They might question if it's reflective and whatnot. It's a fair bit reflective. Come on now, shut up. It looks nice. Right, so the first thing that you're going to probably question is, okay, well, how much is the likes of blackout hoodie and pants, considering that this is selling for $2 a piece in the Rush store? Fair enough. Let's go hop out of here. Let's go bring that up. Blackout collection. I can confirm to you, those hoodie and pants are pretty pricey. If you can recall, when we had the Commando Tier 3 out, that was selling for about $4 each. Blackout Tier 3 isn't that expensive. In fact, the chestplate right there is selling for $3.33. But when it comes to hoodie and pants, $15, $24. Well, so, with the likes of that there, it might be a much more affordable option. But then again, you could also bring up the likes of, couldn't you just go grab the likes of Legacy Kevlar hoodie and pants? I mean, if you want to, it would be a much more affordable option, considering that that got bought far too much. Incredibly oversaturated, and now it sells for 75 cents and 96 cents on the Steam market. Oh, but we certainly are not going to be seeing sales like that, are we? Never again. Now, I don't assume by default that will, end up that badly eventually as time goes on, but will it retain its value? If we do see continuations in the future, all is good. And you know what? Let's now go ahead, get a good look at the likes of this with the Tier 3 armor as well. And you tell me, do you like the set? Does it look cool? Not too long ago, I did make a video showcasing the various different blackout alternatives. And this has, in fact, now got a collection continuation. We've pretty much got a proper set here now. And it do be looking pretty good. Do I have enough straps? Do I have enough pockets? What am I, a JRPG character? Come on, Ko-Sam. Where's my big sword? Anyway, so yeah, it'd be looking good. It'd be looking nice. What do you reckon? Feel free to comment. So, at the very least, on the horizon, we can anticipate Tier 2 being remade. Boots and gloves we can look forward to. It's affordable. It's right there in front of you. Do you happen to like the Commando collection? We shall see what becomes of this in the future. Let's just quickly go ahead and, just look at this like standard daylight. Here we go. And here we are. And yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Bit reflective. But I've got so many pockets. I can hold so much change. Oh, chat, you've got to think about the possibilities. Right then, so we got that pretty much nicely addressed. Is there... I thought there might be a drop coming down. I've been blessed. So overall, am I happy with the acceptance today? I guess you could probably say that. That was all from Barders, by the way. Cheaper prices. I bought these for like $2 a piece. Hedge is making money. But also, Black Diamond. What's going to become... what's going to happen to the likes of that? I still stand by the idea of we're still going to see Black Diamond continuations happening. Whilst we've been seeing, weapons being made, keep an eye on the workshop this weekend and in the future. It might not be a case of immediately, but I can't help but assume with the likes of Black Diamond, eventually. All right? I know we have 2 active black clothing and armor collections currently, available at the moment, but we still have not yet seen clothing and armor continuations for the tier 3 armor, Black Diamond tier 3 armor. So yeah, we'll see what becomes of that, but Black Diamond is now starting to get thrown onto the Steam market because, you know, Commando is getting all the love now. Oh dear. But hey, like I said, I'm still anticipating the likes of a continuation eventually, so I wouldn't dump it. I'd still hold on to it. I'd wait out and see what happens on the horizon. Maybe it just so happens to be released fairly soon. Maybe it might be accepted in a complete the sets. Maybe it gets accepted after that. October, November, eventually. I feel confident in that. And it's not doing too bad. It's still $2.47 there, so alright, cool. Right then, so, Commando, hoodie and pants. Let's see if you sell reasonably. You are both abnormal. Yep, both of these skins are abnormal. We'll be able to do the barders next week, look at the barter support afterwards, and question, do I want to buy it? We did that last night, didn't we? So if I quickly hop over to the likes of my YouTube, you would have seen the likes of my most recent Abnormal Barders video right here for August 29, 2024. If you want to get a good idea of how abnormals work, please consider watching this video right here. Watch the first 5 minutes, skip ahead to the actual Barders chapter right there, about 30 minutes in. You'll basically get the general gist of how this all works. In short, to play it safe is very rewarding. We don't know if this is going to sell ridiculously. We don't know if we're going to definitely see a continuation anytime soon. I'd rather wait till Wednesday. I'll then consider prices to offer, and then of course I'll do the abnormal barders, and then afterwards we look at support, then we question if we want to jump in and buy them. Cool. That is the usual routine, and it tends to work out ever so nicely for the likes of us. All good? Right then, so Commando, do you like it? Feel free to comment. Let's move on. Heavy Knight has got an immediate collection continuation, and now we happen to have 2 core pieces and a jacket. With the likes of this being accepted, I can confirm the likes of the jacket is now sitting here at kind of the same price, yeah. That actually didn't move that much. But the hoodie and pants, well, they're $4. Now, please remember, technically speaking, these have only become marketable for about a day. Not even that. Oh, actually, technically speaking, it's going to be 23 hours of now. Yeah, 23 hours as of now. Cool. It's $4. But in an hour's time, more people will be able to sell theirs, and then the next day, of course, more people will be able to sell theirs, and then the next day, more people will be able to sell theirs. I don't know if this is going to keep rising up in price towards the likes of the weekend, but on the horizon, can we anticipate another, clothing and armor piece potentially? Well, boots and gloves did happen to be submitted this previous weekend, so, tier 2 now, will it happen? Boots and gloves, will it happen? I feel pretty confident it will. I feel pretty confident. Alright, cool. So it just needs to be made. I'm still hoping for the likes of a longsword. Heavy Knight, longsword, big sword. It makes sense. Alright, we'll see. Anyway, shall I go wear this right now and then wear it with the likes of this? Let's go do that. Let's go showcase the skins. Right, let me just make sure I got my Rust Plus still on because I've been yapping so much that it went to sleep. I'm sorry about that, phone. I'm sorry about that to all the people that are watching me. So let's go put this on. Let's go take that off. And let's go strike a pose and look beautiful. Come on in, chat. Right. You know what? I looked a little bit too left there. So let me just go here and slightly left. There we are. That's a bit better. Alright then. What do you reckon? Does that look cool? Does that look shiny? Am I your knight in shining armour? Oh, yes. So, lovely dented detail. Look. He's been doing a lot of jousting, alright? Those knights are very, very, very stabby. Alright, very cool. A good look at the face mask with its interesting transparency. I think a lot of role players might enjoy that. And of course, let's do a little bit of mixing and matching now. I'm going to whip out the likes of the... No, not that one. It's this one here. This is your home. So, I'm having a bit of a Hedge moment here. Sorry about this. Here we go. Alright. Does that look cute? Does that look nice? Does that look like it fits ever so nicely? Gentlemen, brace yourselves, for you're about to see a knight in shining armour. Cool. Right. Nice and shiny. Ever so cool. And then, of course, let's take off the chest plate. Let's put on the jacket. Get a good look at that. And yeah, I do like the pads on the shoulders there. I feel like that makes it work ever so nicely. And then, of course, as we look to the back, we've got the cape. So yeah, Heavy Knight. It's working out quite nicely, isn't it? What do you think? Do you like it? looks bulky. It's because I'm so muscular and strong. I've got a massive sword hidden under all of this armour. You just wait. Right, anyway, so cool looking set. Let's see what becomes of it. Another metallic set, but hey, it's been selling nicely. It's still in the positive. Things are looking good. 3 consecutive acceptances over the past 3 weeks. The guys are doing something good, you know. They're doing something Facepunch seems to approve of, so yeah, that's looking ever so nice. Now we just need like some sort of special longsword that's like a joust. Facepunch, get to it, alright? And then actually add jousting with the horses. That'd be funny. Right then, so let's go talk about the skins in particular and discuss what might potentially happen next. So as I've already pointed out, it's been 3 weeks in a row with the likes of these acceptances. So of course by default these are like instantly doing very well. Will we get the boots and gloves? Will we see tier 2 anytime soon? Will we see other skins? Will the skin creators take a break? We shall see. I am under the assumption that at some point they probably will be taking a break. I'm with the assumption that Facepunch might take a break. You know, no Ultramarine this week, for example. 4 weeks in a row, and now not this week. So okay, fair enough, that's cool. But again, both of these are abnormal. Perhaps the smartest choice is just to wait until Wednesday, see what the sales look like, see what these guys submit to the workshop, and then see what happens next. It looks nice, but very outdated, especially the fact that the lore isn't about abandoned tech anymore. I wouldn't really sit there and say Knight's armor is abandoned tech. My horse is abandoned tech. Because nobody fed him and he's all skinny and bony. But anyway, Heavy Knight, tier 3 armor. You might work out quite nicely. You might end up like Damascus. Damascus was a full set. Metallic, somewhat cool in its design, but the tier 3 was the very first piece to be accepted. That's still working out very nicely. But yeah, all the other skins that followed, still holding up nicely. What do you reckon? Will it end up like this? Or will it end up like Hardsuit? Which I'm very sorry to say in terms of showing off this comparison, but yeah, it's quite a stark difference, isn't it? Maybe Cyber would have been the better option, because that was also a collection that came out this year. Cyber collection, how are you currently holding up? Do we have any skins in the positive? The answer is... well, kill. Yeah, it's still alright, but yeah, you know. Bit of a parallel there. So, alright, cool. Let's see what becomes of this collection. I'm not rushing into making any purchases. Let's see if the tier 3 sells just as much as the likes of the hoodie and pants, much like what I said with the Commando set. These both did just over 13,000 subscribers. If this does very similar, that's good. If it does a little bit less, that's interesting. If it sells way too much, that's a problem. But I think Commando's taking up a lot of the attention this week, so I don't think we need to worry too much. We shall see how this all turns out, but that's looking okay. Cool. Let's now move on to the Tier 3 Toolbox. Right, so, if you aren't fully aware, Mr. 38 has had quite a lot of small boxes accepted recently. He's had his base building skins. Now, there's technically 4 of them. One of them had, what was it? I can't remember. Someone else was, like, technically the lead designer or the skin creator. Don't worry, they always have, like, even money in terms of what they earn. But there's actually 4 of those. And then over to here, we now have the Tier 3 Toolbox. It's no building skin, but... is this developing into like a set of like special, you know, what's the word to say, tools that we use? I don't know what I'm saying. Like, are we going to get like a repair bench, small box as well? What do I say in regards to that? I don't know. Chat, can you help me out here? I'm trying to figure out a word to say. But anyway, here we have the small box right here. It is quite green and... green and rusty and green and rusty. But yeah, it doesn't glow. Just want to confirm that real quickly of the likes of you. It doesn't glow. So, here we have a little bit of light ahead of it. And yeah, I guess we could call it themed skins. So yeah, that's nice. That's cool. Get a close look at all the detail. I see a smudge. And of course, over to here. Tier 2 and Tier 3. So that's cute. That's nice. What do we think, chat? Do you like? Do you approve? I like that you can't put it backwards. It just changes where the lock is. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe the skin creator didn't know what to put on the other side, so he just flipped it. Hey, it doesn't matter. You're only looking at one side usually, I'm sure. Right, anyway, does it glow in the dark? How will that hold up? By default, I'm not exactly feeling super confident. Like, for example, you can see here we have a collection of these skins here. They're supposed to be a group. Down 52, down 54, down 39. Oh dear. Small box skins don't tend to hold up very well, unfortunately. They used to, but not anymore. Oh god, yeah. So far this year, we've had the likes of the base collection, you know. We've had the likes of the neon small boxes. Everything's down in price. Everything. Now, will we see some improvements eventually as time goes on? Potentially, maybe, but I just don't think that's going to hold up very well. I do still expect some more neon small boxes to be accepted, potentially for likes to complete the sets. That would actually complete the set. You know, where's the berries box? Where's the cards box? Face punch? But anyway, I don't think that'll be holding up. $2 for that? That's not going to hold up very well, I'm afraid. I worry for it. I know a lot of people are going to buy it because they like it. They're going to put the tier 3 in, hey. But I don't think that's going to hold it up. I'm not sure if that's going to keep the value up. I'm not sure if it's going to keep it doing well. That's the word I'm going to say. I mean, you just saw it. It's cool. It's a fun little gimmick. It's a little baby, you know, between the legs of the daddy. But, yeah. That's it, really. So we'll see if it holds up nicely. But, yeah, I just don't think this is going to be doing super great as time goes on. Good looking skin, though. Good job there, Mr. 38. Where's my repair bench box now? I've given you the idea. It's up to you. Cool. Right, then. So I don't expect it to hold up super great. We shall see. It's abnormal. We can use that to our advantage. We'll talk about this on Wednesday. We'll discuss what we want to offer for it. We'll see what the abnormal bar support looks like afterwards. You get the idea. So let's move on. Let's start discussing the garage door. And chat, we have ourselves a Neon Monument collection. We have the likes of the Lighthouse sheet metal door. We have the likes of the Neon Domed sheet metal double door. And now we have the Neon Oil Rig garage door. Whilst SMM doesn't acknowledge it as a collection, I should probably go inform Mr. Bipolar Penguin of that. It is a collection, and we will now be anticipating even more. What's next, chat? What would you like to see? I wonder if someone's been asking already. Nope, just saying, awesome, good job and whatnot. Cool. But hey, a furnace, a rug, a water purifier, a chair. A chair. What could be used for the chair? No, like another oil rig, the small oil rig. That could work. So, yes. This has plenty more potential ideas, but let me remind you of something that had a very similar idea. Do you remember Blocky? Do you remember Blocky, chat? Do you remember when we had the likes of free skins being accepted? Do you remember the Blocky rig garage door? And the Blocky cargo large box? And the Blocky lighthouse sheet with a door? That's a bit of a coincidence. Anyway, so that ended after, you know, that ended with free deplorable skins, and they're all in the negative now. Oh dear. Listen, if we keep seeing more and more of these deplorables being produced and accepted, yes, I would expect them to hold up nicely. I would expect the pre-existing skins to potentially spike in price. That is a nice thing to look forward to. Is it going to happen? So far this year, we've had plenty of deplorable collections getting started, but they ended very quickly. Now, quite recently, Ultramarine did surpass free. Earlier in the year, we've had the likes of Shadowborn actually managing to get more than free. But so many other collections, unfortunately, stop after 2 or 3 acceptances. So, if you're a little bit skeptical, I don't blame you. I do not blame you in the slightest. But, by default, we still have to anticipate more skins. Now, this is a garage door. This is a garage door. Why do you say it in such a funny way, Mr. Hedges? Well, we've already had a lot of garage doors this year. Also, more Twitch drops on the horizon. It is expected for the rest of this year. Every single month, we'll have Twitch drops. I do anticipate more Twitch drops. I do. And, you know, they'll probably look a lot more interesting compared to that. I'm sorry to say, but new thing tends to be more interesting. And an old thing, blech, throw it away, you know. New garage door looked cool, didn't it? Now it's down by 54. Junkernaut with its transparency and glow in the dark looked pretty cool. Now it's down by 55. You know, oh look, Watcher of Doom garage door. It's staring at me with a giant eyeball. Ha. Down by 52. Yeah, it didn't hold up very well. Even the ramen garage door's slightly going down in price, only by a bit. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get across is there will be more garage doors. That very likely will struggle to retain value, or retain interest, I should say, and that will become a problem. So that'll be something we will discuss next Wednesday, because of course that right there just so happens to be abnormal as well. And now I shall look over to there and give it a good little observation, because that is a lovely looking skin right there. Good job, Mr. Sadist. I like to see this. Now we anticipate more. What would you like to see, huh? Small oil rig furnace? Huh? What about water pump, water purifier? Yeah. Bandit camp rug. Plenty of potential ideas. Yeah, good look at the sheen. Oh, the chicken wire holding up the likes of the actual neon lighting. Very cool. But now, of course, we shall remove the lights. Now, just to remind all of you, every Monday, I am looking at all the newest Rust Workshop skin submissions. We already saw this. We've already given this a good look. We already know that when you go over to here and roll it up, guess what? Look at that. It glows in the dark regardless when it's rolled up. So yeah, we already knew about this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably jumped in and bought some of these today because we already showcased it. We've already looked at it. So yeah, every Monday we look at the newest skin submissions and we showcase all of them on the stage as well. And yeah, you're more than welcome to jump in, say, hey, I saw this skin on the workshop. It interests me. Can we take a look at it? And I'll showcase it to you. So yeah, I'm happy to see it, Sadist. Good job. Keep up the good work and, you know, keep putting out the nice, cool, interesting ideas. So if you have an idea, feel free to say, with this Neon Deplorable collection, what would you like to see next? What monument would you like to see put on display? So cool idea. Love to see it continuing, but we do have to, you know, continue our talk. So my approach to this, it's a good looking garage door, but I anticipate more. I am a bit worried about that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see plenty more garage doors being accepted this year. Also consider this, Halloween, Christmas, we do get very cool looking skins for them every single year. Wouldn't be surprised if we see acceptances for them. So, alright, that might be a bit of a problem. So, yeah, don't be surprised if it still goes below its rust or price. But also, with a continuation, it might stay and retain its value. There's so much, you know, possibilities, but we'll wait till Wednesday and we'll question that then. Sounds good? Cool, 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 cool. Rat-a-tat-tat Thompson. Oh, yes, indeed. Right. So we just got the likes of Cakes' Ioka. Now we've got a little... We've got a big brother right here. Got a big brother. We've got the big old Thompson right here. Look at that. Look at that. That's a cute little Thompson. Look at his nose. It's the aim sight. Hooray! Hey, how you doing there, piggy? He doesn't like the rat. Anyway. So... cool creative idea. I wonder if people are going to appreciate that. Do you happen to be a rat? Does this appeal to you? Well, first of all, let's just quickly go do this and aim down the sight, because I know some people will question me about this, but there you go. That is it on display. Not that very noticeable, is it? So, all right, cool. At least we've shown it off. Let's now show this off on display over here. Get a good look at the likes of this rat I'm holding. It's huge! Look at it! Oh, I found this hidden behind the fridge. Yeah, I'm going to keep him as a pet. Right. That was a bit slow. Right then, guys. Rat-a-tat-tat Thompson is in the rust store. It's a huge rat with a big nose. A nice pink aim sight nose. Does this appeal to you? Do you like what you see? Would you like to see more goofy skins like this for other weapons? What silly idea would you have? Or are we just going to get more rat-themed weapons? Rat AK? Rat Sap? What would you like to see? So, cool idea. Let's see what becomes of this. But I should question now, what are we likely going to see with the likes of this skin in the future in terms of will it retain value? Will it do all right? Well, this is not abnormal. Yes, this is one of the skins that is actually a regular skin. This is only going to become marketable when the rust rotates next week. So let's just consider this. All right. How much are you going to possibly sell? We have, so far this year, about, what, 2/3 into the year, 70% of the way, we have 11 Thompsons in total. That's quite a lot. Last year we had 17 in total. We still have quite a lot more time to go on. We probably will be seeing some more Twitch drops or something like that, potentially. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more Thompsons being accepted after this as well. Also, down 11, down 38, down... Oh, actually, no, you're doing it right. You're the only one. Down 27, down 26, down 38, and down 35. Well, then. You're really goofy, though, and you're really silly, and you're fun. would that work out all right? Would the likes of this huge rat potentially work out nicely in the future? By default, I'm just going to wait it out. I want to see what it looks like by Wednesday. If it hasn't sold too much, maybe it does work out ever so nicely in the future. Maybe it just so happens to sell a little bit too much. Who knows? I need to hear your interest. Comment below. Would you like to see more of this rat collection? Are you a rat enjoyer? So, squeaky squeaky, let's get all that cheese. All right then. So with the likes of that, I'd rather wait till Wednesday. I want to, I want to be patient with this. So then, shall we proceed to talk about this sheet metal door right here in front of me? Now, I haven't made too much of a fuss about this. We had 2 sheet metal doors this week, so do you know what? I'm actually going to talk about both of them right now. So as I turn over to here and observe, my word, look at the likes of these 2. Frozen Crypt sheet metal door. It is still technically the summer, but you know what? I can still appreciate a cool looking frosty design. That is spooky, scary. It reminds me of winter. So friggin' cold. Right, so that's looking very interesting. That's looking very special. Do you reckon this potentially will develop into a nice winter themed collection that might be appreciated during the likes of winter? I have seen Glacial Visage skins doing quite alright previous Christmases, but yeah, maybe it's not something I could definitely feel confident in. Also, sheet metal doors in general this year, every single sheet metal door in 2024 has not done very well, I'm afraid. Listen, if you like the skin, by all means, just buy it. Appreciate it. Support those skin creators, keep them nice and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. Not every single thing has to be an investment. If you like thing, you buy thing, alright? And then I'll move over to here, and then we have cardboard. I mean, at least it's resourceful. Yeah, it's cardboard. You've got that nice cardboard reflection there. Oh no, he accidentally ripped out a little bit. Oh no, the material. Oh dear. So yeah, we're on a bit of a budget, all right? We're on a bit of a budget. Do you know what would have been funny if they sold this at like 79 cents? It actually probably would have led to a lot more sales. But anyway, I do like the goofiness of it. I will give it that. Is it going to retain value? Well, that's the big question. Both of these skins, 2 sheet metal doors in the same rust store. But that happened quite recently, didn't it? Frog and, what was it? Ice Eye. Sheet metal door was in the same rust store like a month ago, wasn't it? How are they currently doing right now? Well, we're about to find out. Come on, guys, showcase yourselves. I want to see it. Show me what you look like. Down 44 and down 51. And then look at all the other sheet metal doors. Oh dear, not a single one is holding up very well. So that's a bit disappointing. So if you're looking at these 2 skins and wondering, will this $1.49 skin hold up its value? Will this $2.99 skin hold up its value? I have doubts. So, this glows in the dark, this doesn't. Let's go showcase that properly off now. So if I could just turn off the lights here and go snap. That looks cool. Look at you. That is a very cool, sinister looking design. Horror Meow Mugiwara, you have produced a very cool looking skin right here. That do be looking very sinister. Ice cold. Cool. And then, of course, we got the cardboard. Well, you know, it's like living like a tramp, I guess. Right, back on, if you can. So, yeah, very cool, nice, reflective design to a point. You can see like a bit of the glistening there. That looks nice. That looks cool. And over to here, not as much. But hey, still pretty cute. Right. So, my honest opinion, you could just pick these up for a cheaper price, give it a week or 2. Oh, look, they've gone and halved in price. But yeah, no, that's going to be the expected outcome. Maybe that skin on the right does hold up very nicely. Maybe the skin on the left sells hardly anything and then becomes kind of rare and people like it because it's goofy and made out of cardboard and they appreciate it. Maybe in the future we get a wooden building skin that's cardboard. That's up to you, Face Punch. I've given you an idea. Instead of just gingerbread and legacy wood, cardboard. Cardboard Kingdom. Come on, Face Punch, that's actually a pretty good idea there. Or, you know, it'll maybe be like a wallpaper skin. Yeah, that's on the horizon. So, alright, cool. I wouldn't be surprised I could just pick them up for a cheaper price. That is the straightforward answer. So those 2 skins, whilst you're abnormal and you are not, at the end of the day, I'm probably just going to stick with doing a barter on both of them. Probably be at most $1. Yeah, I know. But if you like those skins, show the support and, support the skin creators. Double thumbs up. Right then, shall we showcase off this bolt-action rifle? Right then, let's go do that. Goodbye. Alright, let's go put this down, and let's go put this on. We have an ever so cool looking bolt-action rifle. Do you remember when bolt-action rifles used to be rare? Well, not anymore. We have a decent amount of them being accepted every now and then. Cool, so this is the Cel collection. This right here is the Cel collection bolt-action rifle, and it's looking pretty cool with its cel-shaded design. Now, this skin was an extra late skin. This potentially could be alluding to the idea that we're probably seeing complete the sets of Most Wanted ever so soon. So, what do you think? Do you like that Borderlands style? Do you appreciate it? Well, I'm going to have to sit here and say the Cel collection isn't exactly holding up very well, is it? It's a bit awkward. Let's go take a look at the likes of that. Cel collection consists of Tier 2 and that AK-47. That AK sold for $3.49 in a Rust store, and now it sells for 99 cents in the Steam market. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. So, that a bolt action rifle. $3. What? Okay. Not surprised to see it's kind of low here, but a sheer lack of sales could definitely help it out a lot. Right. So, let's just get this point across. We've had 2 Twitch drops and 1 marketable skin. Now, last year, there was a big notable difference between these 2 skins here. Redemption Collection and Chameleon Collection, they were doing very nicely, and they are very comparative. If a Redemption skin came out and a Chameleon skin came out, they tend to kind of perform kind of the same, alright? But the big difference between these 2 was that this sold 25,000 subscribers worth, and this only did like 11,500. That is currently sitting here at $4 right now. That right there is down to $2.37. A bit awkward, but right. That didn't do very well, which is quite unfortunate, but it's still above $1. That did 7,100 subscribers. So I can't sit here and just sit there and say, it's going to sell hardly anything. It'll do all right. No. But still, if it sells potentially even less, which at the moment could be happening, it could actually turn into a pretty interesting looking skin. Now, yeah, recently we have been getting more, bolt-action rifles, Twitch drops and whatnot. It's not that rare, and how often do you even use it and whatnot? That'll be up for debate, but I've got to keep an eye on that. That is abnormal. $3, if you don't sell that much by the end of the week, I will look at you with interest. But if you still do like 10,000 sales, So yeah, we'll see. But it's still reasonably interesting. So yeah, one more quick look at the likes of this. Gentlemen, here is the cel shading bolt action rifle. It's got that ever so nice looking cel shading design. Feel free to comment below if you like what you see, and if you'd like to see more weaponry in such a way. So, good stuff there. Let's see what gets produced next. Usher I'd like to see more clothing and armor skins if you can, please. Right then, so that is a wrap with the likes of that, and now it is time to put on a lovely little cute outfit. Yes. I am going to go put on my lovely little cute set here, for I am a cute little pony. I am the cutest pony of all. I am the rainbow pony. So a little bit earlier when I sat there and said, we show off skins every Monday, guess what happened to be shown off on Monday? This as well. So yeah, if you've seen the likes of my recent short videos where I showcase a whole bunch of skins that were submitted to the workshop, I'll pick out some skins that I thought looked really nice or really creative. Guess what? I showed off that already. So yeah, go look at this. We have ourselves some primitive rainbow pony, nice and colourful. At the moment, it's not selling that much. So this has got me thinking, rainbow pony with all of its colour, with all of its shine. Surely it'll put a smile on everybody's faces when you stand in front of them with all of this on. But I can probably bring up another skin from this set that could probably give us a good idea of how things are going to probably work out for it. We've had a bandana in the past, haven't we? Now, that bandana sold okay, 18,000 subscribers. It's currently in the positive by 39%. Now, it's sold for 99 cents. It's sitting there at $1.40 here. It's not that much, but hey, it still held up ever so nicely. Rainbow Pony is definitely one of the biggest collections right now with 28 acceptances. One of the biggest collections in Rust as a whole. And will we get more primitive skins? Little Ranger with another skin accepted here. Actually, that might be the reason why the Abyss Bow wasn't accepted today. But then again, we have seen Rust stores where we saw skin creator get multiple acceptances. Cool. I remember, what was it? Milho Frito with his Chameleon Tier 2 and another skin. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, we've seen that before, so that might not be the reason. Anyway, will we see burlap clothing or hide clothing? Little Ranger, you can do it. But yeah, at the current moment, it's not selling too much. The Boonie hat is not abnormal, but the Poncho is. But at the very least, we can look at the Poncho's support, and we can look at that and see if there's interest there. There's a lot of barders in this. After we do the abnormal barders, by default, I'd assume the same with the likes of the Boonie. Chat, do you want around as a cute, colourful pony? Tell me now. Comment below. I need to know. Now, even if you don't actually like it, but you just want to upset other people potentially. What do I mean? No, you want to make people happy. Yeah. Right then. So let's go showcase this off. I'm a cute little pony. I'm as cute as can be. You're gonna have to look at me, 'cause I'm a cute pony. Right. Nice, bright and colourful. Ever so cute. We've already shown it off before. And, well, we're showing it off again. So, here it is. Do you like what you see? Would you like to see more? Would you like to be a cute, colourful pony? Right then, so, let's hop out of here. You're telling me it says on the Rust store that there's technically 13 skins there now. Oh. Huh. Where is it? Right, I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah. Oh. Oh. I think it might actually be added now. Yeah, I think we're getting the... Oh, okay. Let me just get a notification. Might be happening. This is live. Probably. We'll find out in a bit. I mean, I did show off the bow a bit. We'll talk about it then. If it actually gets added then we'll have to talk about it. All right, anyway. So back over to the Rainbow Pony. Sorry for that random interruption. Rainbow Pony Poncho, Rainbow Pony Boonie hat. As I said... we will do the abnormal barter first, and then we'll see how we approach both of them. Poncho is abnormal, but by default, Ponchos, how have you held up this year? It's the bow and game now. It's actually in. Okay, cool. Apparently the bow actually has been added now. Let's commit to this first, and then we'll do a bit more of a focus on the bow in a second then. All right then, thank you very much for pointing that out. We do have an Abyss bow. Chat. We'll be talking about that in a bit. Right then, so Rainbow Pony Poncho. You're bright and colourful. Compared to all these other ponchos, you certainly do stand out by quite a fair bit. And here, and here, and here. Now, you do have like the frog cosplay, you do have carrot, but you are like every colour. Will people appreciate that? Not as camouflage, but for silly stuff. If there's only so much of this that gets bought, there's only so much of this that can go around. Think of it like this. If it only did like 5,000 sales by the end of the week, is that going to hold up nicely as time goes on, year after year? That's going to make it interesting. So I'm going to keep an eye on the likes of that. I'll keep an eye on it. Right then, so let me refresh. Let me just go double check and see what's going on with the bow here. Is it? Ooh. Well, you might want to go buy it before it disappears again, chat. Okay. Apparently, the Abyss bow is actually now going to be added to the game. Cool. Shall we go back to that? Coming in. Yes. Let's go whip it out one more time. One more time. So, hello, bow. Let's go whack you out again with my nice and colourful set. Right then. So, Abyss bow. We literally talked about you earlier, and luck is on your side. You're actually being added. So, let's discuss. Typically, most bows don't really hold up very well. They tend to go down in price pretty quickly. It's quite a sad sight to see. But we've seen with some of these weapons from the Abyss collection, they do seem to retain interest. Now, the best thing we can look at is the AK, because the Sara just recently came out. basically, with the likes of the hunting, that's not a collection. Well, let's go back to the Abyss collection. So, we had the AK come out quite some time back. Initially, it dropped off a fair bit. Sold for $3. And, well, unfortunately, the Abyss AK... I lost my trace of thought there, sorry. Basically, it sold for $3, and initially it went down to about $1.90. But as time went on, aka post-Christmas this year, and then, after the Easter dip, the summer of 2024, this rose up ever so nicely. This has performed so nicely that it's one of the only, like, over the past 2 years, there's four AKs that are in the positive. That right there, that's one of them. We have had like 100 AKs in the past 2 years. So you can clearly see that this collection has good demand. People like it. And now that we have this bow skin, I have to consider, are we going to see the exact same type of behaviour which we're currently seeing with the likes of the SAR here? So, back over to here with the SAR, we thought the exact same behaviour was going to happen to the SAR. We looked at the AK, we compared it to the SAR. Basically, right now, this is matching up to expectation. It's only dipped down to the likes of $2.40. Now, it did go down to just barely over $2, but that is the point where we thought it was going to be its lowest point ever. Now it's starting to improve slightly. Only 68 listings. Compare that to the likes of all the other skins on the Rust Steam market, which on average have about 100 quantity. That's holding up well. Yes, we're about to reach the likes of September, October, November, the dreaded the dreaded autumn-fall seasonal dip, but you're still doing good. I'm pretty sure the barders that you have, you'll hold up nicely. And in the future, maybe for the summer of 2025, you too will probably be pushing up to about $4 and beyond, much like what the AK did earlier this year in the summer. So the bow skin. Will we see the exact same behaviour with the likes of you? I've got my eye on you and I'm questioning it. I'd like to see it happen. Well then. I think it'll be alright. But then again, you also have to remember all the bow skins that we've had in the past. What do you mean, Hedge? Oh, out recycled hazmat bow did go down in price, but yeah, down 30, down 36, down 42, down 40, and blueprint bow, very nice. And then over to here, nutcracker. Yeah, okay. The general gist is that it doesn't look like it's going to hold up very well. But hey, we can accept that, right? You know, just go down in price a little bit initially, then flourish in the future. I'll accept that. So. It's abnormal. It appears to be abnormal at the moment. Can we see this in the Rust store right now? Refresh. No. But it's kind of there. Apparently you can see it in-game. Go buy more. Anyway. So, with the likes of that, I don't know what's going to happen to what we see here on the front... the browser page. But I'm pretty sure it'll be visible at a certain point. So, yeah. Does everybody know that's actually out now? Maybe it doesn't sell that much, because people don't realise. Maybe they just looked at the Rust store once and thought, whatever. We shall see. So keep an eye on this. If it doesn't end up selling that much, all the better for it. Remember, the AK did 13,000 sales. The SAR did 17,000. If you don't sell that much, I'm keeping an eye on you. So as of now, it appears to be abnormal. We'll talk about it Wednesday night. It's a good-looking bow skin. Good. Now, don't glow. Just remember... just want to point this out one more time. It do not glow, right? It does not glow. I could even hop out of here, zoom out. You can see my head's there. And you can see that the bow does not glow. So if you're concerned about that, no, it does not glow. Can't you just trust me? Anyway, rise up. Float over here. And that is it with today. I think I did a pretty good job. I did get a bit rambly, because a lot of things were kind of happening. Limited edition bow. It's on page 2 now. Refresh. Page 2. I'm on page 2. It's not there. Shut up. It's not there yet, I'm afraid. I know about page 2. Don't worry. Okay, cool. So, that was all of that. That's cool. A bit of a strange Rust store today. It is what it is. Not going to complain. We're going to move on. Right then. So, what is there to look forward to now? Well, with today, it was a bit of a late Rust store, with that happening at 10:20 UK time. Next week, what will happen? It's very likely going to be an early Rust store, because we're going to have the September Force White. Have you been keeping an eye on the commits as of recent? Now, with what we see here, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if wallpapers are going to be ready for next week. most likely a DLC. What prompts me to assume that? It's a bit weird way of saying it, but yeah, we're going to have a special DLC page prepared, it seems. Yeah, that's going to probably be the spot for the likes of, you know, all the building skins and all the actual like DLC, such as like the music, the summer one. You know what I'm on about, instruments. There you go. But apparently, we're also potentially going to be getting something else fairly soon. Frontier. Now, Frontier consists of apparently a hazmat, some tools, a special revolver, and today we have learned of this. High walls skins? What? Apparently we're getting a Frontier gate and wall meshes. Is that stone? Is it wood? I don't know, but it's on the horizon. I don't know I don't know what it is yet. We don't officially know what it is yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a DLC, and ooh, that's looking pretty cool. So yeah, on the horizon, we're going to have high wall skins, which most likely, like TCs, you'll have to buy. So yeah, it is what it is. Now, I can sit here and tell you that, you know, because we have it right here in front of us, we're going to have Twitch Rivals in September. Now, it's not properly announced, but some people have already announced that they are captains. And we do have that special page over here, which just so happens to have been updated. So, you know, it's out there. Rust Base Invaders, September 10 to September 11. It's there. It's there. It's there. So, we are getting Twitch drops. We don't know what the Twitch drops are yet. I will not be surprised in the slightest if, over the course of the next 7 days, we'll probably be seeing them on the workshop. And also, I won't be surprised if we get the proper announcement in the September blog post. So if you don't know what that is, if you quickly go over to here, if you type in Face Punch blogs, you'll see every single month we get a blog post for every update. So, of course, with the likes of the August one, it'll stay alert. And then, of course, with the likes of, you know, July, when they introduced the bikes, it was all there saying, oh, he introduced bikes, cool. And they also had the very cool trailer, didn't they? So, yeah, cool. You get the idea. We'll see what becomes of September. But I think they're going to introduce Redtown Redux for that as well. Not the world update. The world update definitely needs a lot more time, apparently. But, yeah, that's going to have, like, all the cool-looking rivers and whatnot. Now, they might delay that and push it back a bit more. Who knows? But if you've been keeping an eye with the constant work that has been, you know, mentioned here, things are looking very interesting. People have seen things already in staging as well. We'll see what becomes of this. But yeah, this is looking to be a very cool looking update. That seems to be prepared for October. Cool. We're also getting the likes of a DPV. You know those underwater scooters? Yep, that's another vehicle for the water. That's very nice to look forward to. And yeah, there's nothing else I can really mention. As I said, Frontier High Caliber Revolver is here as well. Cool. So, yeah. That's it. That's basically a wrap in terms of what's coming out soon enough. I also want to sit here and say August did very well for itself. It has, you know, it has ended up going lower than July, but this is still so much better compared to the previous year. So, all right, August, you did end up still declining, but that was expected. And now we look forward to the likes of September. Kids are going back to school, less people playing the game, less demand for skins, lower skin prices. Remember when I brought this up to you earlier, I sat there and said, ha 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 ha, I bought all of these for super cheap, ha 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 ha. That wasn't like fully on purpose. I got dumped on because I wasn't monitoring my buy orders. Chat. YouTube, please, if you've been putting down buy orders on Rust skins over the past few months, you have to keep an eye on them. You have to monitor them. Because if you don't, one day, someone's just going to walk up to you and say, hey, I'm going to dump all my neon down garage doors onto you. You might notice I don't have any neon up garage doors. Guess what? They got dumped onto me. Do you think I wanted to be dumped on right now? Knowing that there was a potential chance I could have picked them up for a cheaper price if I removed my buy order and put it at a slightly lower price? It hurts me inside, and it might hurt you a whole lot more. I can replenish my funds. I have multiple accounts. I don't think you do. So please, go look up these buy orders, go see what your buy order price is, go see what the lowest listing is, and see if it compares too much. Like right now, that's 126 in my currency, and the highest buy order is 112. My buy order is 110. If I bought that for 110, if I wanted to get my 110 back, I've got to list it for 126. So that might be a bit of a problem. It doesn't look profitable. For you, you might consider, you know what, I might just remove the buy order, bring it down a bit, put another buy order down, but at a slightly lower price. Yeah, you can do that. That would be a perfectly fine thing to do. But this account is exhausted. I can't do any more buy orders in it anymore and whatnot. I'm fine to just let it pick up all of that. I'll wait until the summer of next year maybe, or post-Christmas in January 2025. I'll flog it. I'll still make some profit. I'll be good. I can afford to do that. I don't know if you can. Please monitor your buy orders. It's going to be a big lifesaver for the likes of you lot. Right then, so with that all basically wrapped up, I guess we can now go ahead and just quickly go through the likes of all the previous week's skins. So how did they end up, how much did they end up selling? Are they going to hold up all right? So let me remind all of you, all of these skins were abnormal. Last night we did buy orders on every single one of them. And pretty much all of them did hold up quite all right. Their buy orders did go quite high. It's a bit questionable for all of them, but for that Redemption Python right there, you might notice it's done an extra 1,000 subscribers overnight. Yeah, we did a little bit of buying. Yes, indeed. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah. Ooh. I bought 50. All right. I bought 50. And then earlier today, someone pointed out that there's a 500 quantity buy order. And I was like, really? So I went and looked at it and I saw it with my own eyes. And I thought, okay, yeah, cool. So someone's already got a buy order at $2.60. That doesn't look like it'll be going down in price anytime soon. I felt more confident. I put down, bought more. I bought 50. Another 50. I have 100 in total. So, will this hold up? Will this survive the likes of September, October, November? Remember, the only other Python skin that compares to this is the Blackout Python, and that costs $13 at the moment. This is 4 times cheaper. That's cool. That's interesting. But, yeah, we still got to see how potentially low it goes. 14,000 subscribers isn't, like, hardly anything, but it's still 5,000 less sales compared to the Blackout Python, so, we'll see. Now, the chair, 18,500 subscribers in the end. That's cool. That's fine. Let's see if we get another chair produced. I don't think that's going to happen. I have made a big fuss about how skin creators just don't seem to want to make chair skins. The funny thing is they sit there and say, oh, chair skins never get accepted. But the skin creators never make chair skins. So there's never a good chair skin to get accepted. Anyway, we'll see if other people feel confident enough to want to make their own chair skins. You never know, maybe like an Ultramarine chair skin. We'll see. Ultramarines leave a bag, 15,600 subscribers. Hey, that's cool, that's fine. I'm not going to complain. It looks alright. Ultramarine collection, though, did not get the 5th skin in a row. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It seems to be doing alright as of now, but I wouldn't be surprised if that starts to dip and that starts to dip. These have been going back and forth, up and down as of recent, and yeah, a bit awkward. With no instant acceptance today, that's very likely to be going down again. Large Box has been doing very well, though, so looks good. The tone, the mood, lovely stuff, Mr. G BAR. Keep up the good work. It might not have been accepted today, but maybe next week or the week after. Keep your eyes open, look at the workshop, and yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more interesting skins appearing on the... don't look at that one, but yeah, anyway, whoopsie. But yeah, you'll be seeing other cool skins being produced over the course of the... Oh yeah, there you go. You got the likes of White Training there. You got the likes of Ramen Kitty Armador. More neon kitties. We need more of them. Yes, more kitties. I wonder what the comments say. Meow, 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 meow. This looks very amusing, yes. I honestly thought this probably could have been picked. I'm sure you've seen the likes of my short video showcasing this. The green matches up perfectly with the grass. Mate, if that got accepted, I'm buying 1,000. I'm not joking. That would have been the absolute perfect thing. But maybe it's just too much. So, we'll see. Anyway. With the likes of all the other skins here, Heavy Night Hoodie and Pants, you sold reasonably. You got the instant acceptance. You're sitting there at $4 a piece now, not surprised. Cargo Heli. I had my special video where I showcased this paired up with the likes of Flashbacks Hoodie and Pants, comparing it to Reptile Hunter, their Forest Raiders, with Forest Raiders only, being more and more expensive every single year. I believe it's $300 for the full set, but just the tier 2 might be about $200 maybe. And oh God, there you go. We basically found out that with the transparency, the orange kind of disappears after a bit of a distance, and it looks exactly the same when you compare it with the likes of the Forest Raiders. So you see that guy over there? This is me wearing Forest Raiders, which you can see right here. But when I skip ahead to when I start wearing the likes of my Cargo Heli with flashbacks, as I stand over here now, it's basically the exact same thing. And that's not that far away, isn't it? What do you reckon? Anyway, I don't see any orange. So that is my cheap Forest Raiders alternatives video. Please consider giving that a good look. It will probably make you question if you actually want to jump in and buy some of those cargo heli skins. And that video is located right over here. There you go. Consider giving that a good watch. I'd appreciate it, and I hope it helps you out as well. So yeah, that only did about 10,000 subscribers for the tier 2 set, which is fairly low, and if we do see a continuation, at the very least, it would still spike on spike on price. And then we've got gold chains, which is a very weird collection that only did about 8,000 subscribers. Will we see more gold, or will we just end there? Who knows? That is basically a wrap now. Yep, that is basically a wrap. So now we get a bit more, much more up-to-date look at what's currently the best-selling skin. People do like the garage door. Commando's holding up very well. The face mask is doing a lot better compared to the chest plate there for the heavy knight set. So, all right. People will be liking the sheepman door. Don't blame them. Looks cool. Chat, what does heavy knight tier 3 set contain? It's that. Oh, it's because you won the giveaway. Yeah, it's that. It's right there. Skins in the rust door right there. Chat, is there anything you'd like to say before we disappear? Do I see the abyss bow now? I do! Oh, it's real, chat, it's real. My dreams have come true. 2 assaults in the last 24 hours. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm remembering we got the blue bow. What are you talking about, Hedge? Is this conflicting with the already existing abyss bow? What are you talking about? That right there. That right there. Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear. Something's going to get their name changed. What's it going to be? This or that? I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled. We might be able to do a new barter on this, or maybe we do see a name change for likes of the bow. So, yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. I hope the showcase was nice. I think this video might have gone a bit too long, but whatever. Predictions video probably only be like 20 minutes long, so alright, chat, I do appreciate you watching me. I greatly appreciate it. To the people on YouTube, thank you very much. And yeah, complete the sets potentially just around the corner. I expect it to be the second week of September, much like what we've seen in the past with every other year, except last year. But yeah, it is usually around September time. So yeah, get a good look at this. This is the things we've seen in the past. Tier 2, Tier 3, hoodie and pants, boots and boots and boots. We shall see what potentially will be picked. And if you want to get a good idea of what potentially could be a candidate, well, take a look at this collection right here. You'll see this linked in the description. Complete the set's candidates. Look at all of these skins as representatives of their collection. Give that a good scroll. You'll notice a lot of very interesting skins that could be chosen right there. But as I said, you want to look at the actual skin itself. Look at its workshop page, see if there's a collection link. There isn't one there. Oh, come on, Hessiam, you've got to help me out here. Hammer from Hell. There you go. So if I scroll down, you'll see that there's the Hell collection. Click that, and you can see so many other Hell skins that were produced in the past, but not accepted. There you go. Well, I mean, we had a new version of the rock, didn't we? Yeah, Hammer from Hell. So there's only like one other skin there, but you get the idea. Look at their workshop pages. Look at the other potential skins. Lots and lots and lots of cool stuff. Will we see things we want most? Or not? And I know many of you so many of you have been asking for the camouflage skins. I know. I hope you're looking forward to feeling super depressed. Complete the sets and most wanted. And let me tell you, I know what's most wanted, okay? So that's a wrap. That is everything. Bit of a strange rush door today, but at least we have all the skins now. Thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Have a splendid week. Enjoy your weekend. Look forward to the September update and, of course, the September Twitch Rivals.